Hey guys, welcome to Bass Kicking Outdoors. Long time no see. July has not turned out the way I've wanted it to, but we are going to be diving into a great video today. And we got Mystery Tackle Box versus Warriors Tackle Supply. We're going to be going over the baits in the box for the month of July and see which one really brought their game this month, or if both of them did, or I don't know, maybe neither of them did. But we're going to dive in and see what good lures are in the boxes. Let's go. Alright, today guys, we are going to dive into the Warrior Tackle Box first. We're going to put this Mystery Tackle Box to the side and see what we got. Alright, so unlike Mystery Tackle Box or Monster Bass, they don't really have any fancy cards. They got a thing with information on it and things I don't want you to see because that's my dress. Anyways, they just kind of tell you the baits that are in the box, but nothing other than that. Now we do have some treats in the box. I would say treats because I've been wanting to see some of their baits. Supposedly, a few of you guys have told me that their branded baits are really good, and we have them in the box this month. And so we are going to dive in and see. But the first things first here, we got the fish head spin. So it's a little, I don't know, little spinner, underspin. Stainless steel ball bearing swivel. Realistic hand painted multi-stage patterns, fish head spin, the weedless head spin. Anyways, cool looking bait, little chartreuse. Put a little bait on the end of that and it'll look pretty good. Alright, next we have Castic, or Castaic, not sure how you say that, but not a huge fan of this brand. I've said that multiple times. Definitely on the cheaper side. Let's dive in here and see what this frog feels like. So you got a little frog. I don't know. Can't really, I don't know, manufacture a frog too bad. Could come apart easy, not sure, but definitely give it a try here. All right. All right, now we got two of their baits in this box, which is very interesting. The first one here is a crankbait. Looks like it's 12 to 14 foot diving crankbait. It's called the D12 Crank. A lifelike action, buoyancy floating, 3 inches in depth. Oh no, that's 3 inches in length. The depth is 12 to 14 feet and it weighs 28 grams. Honestly, the crankbait looks really solid, really good. See if I can't get into it here and just check it out. Got a nice rattle to it. Hook seems pretty nice. It looks like a really solid made bait, guys. Very happy with what it looks like. I think it's definitely worth a nice try. 12 to 14 feet, pretty deep diving. Don't do a lot of fishing, but I'm probably gonna be doing more. Probably gonna be doing more like that, so I like that. Next we got a lipless crankbait from them, from the Warrior Tackle Supply company here. 10 to 15 feet in depth. Obviously lipless, kind of wherever you place it, wherever you want it. Let's dive in here and see this thing. Nice purple, green, orange belly. Really good size of a lipless crankbait. A lot of my lipless crankbaits are definitely a bit smaller. I think this thing could tear it up, man. It seems like made of very high quality plastic. The hooks seem fairly good. Always can upgrade those though if we want to. But definitely a great feeling bait. This is almost 3 inches in length as well. And it's a buoyancy sinking, so yeah. Nice looking bait. I had heard from a few of you guys that they have a really good crankbaits, really good baits that they make themselves, and so interesting to throw those and see what happens. Then we got some big bite baits. Got some coontails, great looking worms, kind of a, I don't know what color this is, June bug, yep. June bug's a great color. I like throwing that. But a really interesting looking worm right there. And then we had this brand in it, I believe last time, the Z Bait Company Vital series. This looks like, it's Alabama crawl color, it's a slug, but it looks like a nice Ned rig or drop shot type bait. 2.7 inches, so definitely give that a shot. Good color, good color. All right, and that's it, guys. That is what's in the box. Now that was for $30. So kind of depends on how you value their own crankbaits, really, is what it comes down to. And you know, I think they're quality made. I've seen a lot worse in terms of crankbaits. They're a very solid crankbait, nice plastic. Doesn't seem like they're made very cheaply, but made very nicely. The worms, good looking worms. Not great on this frog here, but it'd probably get the job done. And got a fish head hook spin, head spin. Anyways, guys, let's dive into the mystery tackle box and see if they brought it even better this month. All right, so right off the bat, we got the card here. Tells us what baits are in the box. I love that. You know, that's definitely a higher quality boxes like Monster Bass, mystery tackle boxes, bringing the nice cards to the box to give the information on pricing. Now, when you talk about the information on pricing, we see it, it's usually about $2-3 inflated in terms of what you can actually go online and find these for, if you can find them online. Sometimes we get baits in there that it's hard to find, but usually it's a $1 to $2 inflated overall over the course of all the baits. And we got the Dibble tips and tricks. And then specially this month, we got a 10,000 fish brochure for the Yodo worm, telling us how to hook it up as a trailer, hook it up as a Texas rig, and we'll get into that bait here in a second if you guys have not seen it. I actually have some extras on order of this, so I could do a video of trying to catch some fish on it, and I'm excited for this. And it says where to fish the Yodo worm. You can do it as a trailer, a Texas rig, shaky head, drop shot. It has a lot of different applications. And then we also have a brochure here on the Filthy Frog. Filthy Frog is in here from the Guggen Squad. That frog is awesome. We'll talk about that here in a second. But given a good information, pro tips of how to use it, recommended what gear of casting or gear ratio for a casting reel, what kind of line to use, and what kind of rods to use. Anyways, pretty cool. So let's dive in. You guys already know, I just said it. We got the Eat Me Frog in here. This is the white one. Filthy Frog. I say Eat Me Frog because this says Eat Me right on it. That's what I usually call it. But this is the Filthy Frog. Now, this has been catching some really cool things lately. Flair on his channel, he caught some bullfrogs with it, with the actual frog. And so that's been some fun videos to watch lately. But this thing catches fish, and I got one tied on my frog rod right now. Next thing, we have Bill Lewis, a Mr6 Crankbait. This is a pretty interesting looking crankbait. Let's see what the depth it dives to here. Dives 6 foot. It's a 1/2 ounce weighted lure with 2 1/4 inches in length. But definitely a sweet looking crankbait. Let's open it here. See how it feels. Got any rattle? Yep, got a pretty good sized rattle in it. Hooks don't seem too bad. Yeah, pretty good looking bait. It's very chunky on the front. Yeah, interesting. Never really had that brand before. All right, now we got Lake Fork Trophy Lures. Now this worm is kind of interesting. It's kind of, I'm going to bring out the other worm we had over here in the Warrior Tackle, but this coontail worm, it's kind of similar worm, similar style, how it's made, which is pretty funny. But it's really cool on the back of the Lake Fork lures and soft plastics. It gives you all kinds of ways to rig it, from drop shot to finesse, shaky head, weightless rig, Carolina rig, wacky rig. So it's a lot of different options. I like that it gives that information. Pretty cool. Says these were made in, or I don't know if they're made in there, but the company made in China, but company's from Emory, Texas. Anyways, pretty sweet looking lures. All right, now we've had these in here before, and I've not got a chance to use these, but these are the Headbanger rocker heads. These are really, I'm really excited to try them. I just haven't had a chance to. Honestly, I kind of forgot about them, but we've got these in a box a couple months ago. But I'm glad to see these in here again because they are really cool, and I think they'd be really good at catching some fish. But I got to definitely give them a shot. All right, the one we talked about earlier is the Yodo worm by 10,000 Fish. This is called the Irresistible Tickle Tail Yodo worm, 4.75 inches. Let's open this up right here. Like I said, I got a few more of these coming. They've got a really nice brochure in here just telling you how to rig it, telling you pro tips and all kinds of cool things in that brochure. The color that we got here is Sungill. I forget which colors I bought and have coming in from Shop Carl's, but all right, yeah, it's it's kind of the very squishiness to this little worm thing here, this Yoda worm. It's a very unique design. Got a kind of a garlicky smell to it, but I think those are going to be killer. I think they're going to be really good. Catch a lot of fish. Anyways, guys, if you guys don't already have or really want to start buying some 10,000 Fish lures, definitely check out Shop Carl's. That's what I got them coming in from, and you get them pretty cheap. You get a good discount on them if you have a Shop Carl's membership. Links in the description if you guys want to check that out. All right, the next thing we got here is some Mega Daddies Gambler Go Fish. Honestly, I would call this a sample pack. Maybe only 3 soft plastics in here. I think only 3. Let's check. Make sure I double check. Yep, only 3 lures in here. Don't love that there's only 3 lures in here, but they are very good size. And so, maybe I'm wrong on a sample pack. I would say 4 at least should have been in here, but nice color, kind of like a bluish, brownish color. Got green pumpkin, kind of brownish color on the other side. Definitely a good mix of color to throw out there. I like the size of it. It's a really good size. Interesting looking. Definitely worth a try. And it's got some type of scent on it as well. Kind of a garlic scent. Yeah, garlic. All right, last but not well. Got a sticker in here this month. Nice looking American flag fish. And then we have the Lifted Jigs SLM swim jig. Good looking swim jig here, pretty small. I like it. Kind of a reddish, brownish, tannish color of skirt. A little green pumpkin in there as well. But I think I've seen this Lifted Jig brand before, and seems like a nice made jig. It's got a 3/0 micro hook in it. Yeah, nice jig, guys. All right, so what do we think? Do we think that, let me throw this stuff back in the box real quick here, guys. What do we think? All right, so Mystery Tackle Box versus Warrior Tackle Supply. I think both of them brought a pretty decent box this month. Really, Warrior Tackle Supply is going to come down to whether you value their baits that are in the box. How much you value them. Do you value them really well? Do you love them? If they're not good, then this box is not a good buy. But from preliminary looks, the baits look really good. They seemed very well made. So I would say this is still a really good box. And I would give them a thumbs up on that for this month. I was interested to see if they brought the value again, because they have, the first box, we really liked it. I thought it was a really good box. I thought it was definitely a winner. But Mystery Tackle Box, I think, brought it this month. I love Guggen Squad lures. I love 10,000 Fish lures, and the Yoda worm I'm really excited about. I thought it was nice that they had the brochure in here this month for the Yoda worm. Also, I think it was nice that they had a brochure for the Filthy Frog. I think those added touches just add a little bit more value. You know, a lot of us know how to fish these lures, but a lot of people are buying this box, and it's kind of their first baits, the first baits that they're getting, and they don't know how to fish this stuff, and they're just learning. And so I love when they add value like that. So I would definitely give them a thumbs up for that. Don't love that maybe this Gambler thing is a sample pack, but it is a very huge lure, soft plastic, for a crawl type bait. Love the Filthy Frogs in here, and like I said, I'm excited to try the Yodo worm. I got more coming, and so probably gonna do a dedicated video on trying to catch some fish with that Yodo worm. Maybe rigging it up multiple different ways to see if I can catch them multiple different techniques. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for all the support, all the subscribers. You guys make this channel. You guys make me want to keep bringing these videos. I'm going to be bringing more. July was supposed to be a little bit more heavy packed than it is, but I got some cool things coming down the line. Going to be kind of rolling out a couple videos, or shooting a couple videos today, so I can roll out a couple in a row really quickly for you. And we are going to be shooting a couple more videos that'll be down the week. And then I'm going to be coming up with a really cool concept for a lot of videos in a row. And I'll be talking to you guys about that, asking you guys what you want to see. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. Please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time.